y'all, what it do, man? It's your big homie Bobby Dollaz, and again today I would love to invite you to another episode of the Bobby Dollaz Show. This one is going to be a good one too, for everybody that listens on a regular basis. I have been talking back and forth with this young lady here for a few minutes, man, and we got the opportunity to finally put something in cement. So we here now. She originally from St. Louis, just like myself, but right now she's residing in Huntsville, AAMU alum. I want everybody to say what's up to my girl Molly. Hey, say what's up to her, Molly.
Hey everybody, it is Molly with the Most Podcast. Hi.
Yeah, there she is. There she is. Hey, what's up, man? So originally you from St. Louis.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. So when you finally see the video, you will see Reppin' the Lou spread it across the screen a little bit. So tell me, where you grew up in St. Louis, man, where you go to high school and everything.
Okay, so I grew up on the north side until I was about 12 or 13, and we moved to Florissant. So I've been in like McClure North was my high school. Boom. I graduated class of 06. I feel so old.
You say you feel so old, girl. You a baby. I graduated in 95.
Really? Oh, shit, my bad. But no, so yeah, I grew up originally on the north side, living like, you know how we do, living in Granny house, type of thing. We had I would say a fairly decent sized family. Then we branched out, got our own home in Florissant, and we've been out there ever since. I left St. Louis at the age of 18. That's when I came to college down here in Huntsville, and I just really been down here ever since.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did too. I went away. I got a scholarship to play ball at MU, and I had changed my mind though. I didn't want to go to MU. I wanted to go to a D2 school, so I ended up going to Missouri Western. At the time was Missouri Western State College, but it's Missouri Western University now. So I'm like you, man. I burnt out at 18. When I came back, I was like, no, I got to get my own. I can't do this. I was like, I'm so used to ripping and running. You know, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So
that's one of the reasons I didn't even want to come back to St. Louis.
Shit, I don't blame you. Shit, I want to leave right now, to be honest with you. I really wish it was a time that I could just gather up everything and just hop out of here, man, because it's crazy in this city right now. Really So how is it down where you are right now in Huntsville?
Okay, so a lot of people ask me that, and I always say it's definitely not St. Louis. It's very much slow, because when you think of Alabama, you think of like a smaller city or country and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say it's fully country, but you do have your outskirts area, country, cows, horses, stuff like that.
Hey, but for real, that's fascinating.
Yeah, it is, but it's also like, you know, like I'm real down here in Alabama. It still amazes me, and what this is 14 years later, like I'm still amazed that I'm here. Yeah. But Huntsville, honestly, it's a growing city. I will say that it's destined to be one of the biggest cities in Alabama. I think they projected within the next 5 to 10 years or so. So they're expanding and they're growing, but it's definitely different from St. Louis to a smaller city.
That's what's up, man. Growth is good, though. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up, man. So y'all been handling the COVID situation down there pretty good, the new normal and everything?
Look, as good as any other state, honestly. You know, we see the cases every day. I can say personally for myself, I don't really go to many places or do too many things. Like right now, just trying to stay safe within everything. But as far as like the state or the city, you know, they have the mask ordinance that they're around. Some people abide by, some people don't abide by. So
every city you go, you sure
Yeah, so it's just really like, I think it's more so like just making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but you know, other people.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't be accountable for everybody else, man. But at the same time, you do want to hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? It's like a catch-22, man, because I make,
and that's where all the confrontation comes in. It when you want to hold somebody else accountable, now they're feeling like, don't come at me like that. You see,
right.
all these social media videos in regards to people getting into it and exchanges, and
Yeah. Well,
I get in and get out.
everybody ain't built to be an adult, so you know how that shit go. That's just how that is, But that's what's up, man. So tell me this though. I know, like myself, you're a podcaster. Tell us about your show, like some of your topics and generally how you run your show.
Okay, so I'm Molly. Like I said, Molly with the Most podcast. It's available on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, and other anchors and things like that. So the podcast is truly just about any and everything. So I don't have specific topics that I stick to each episode. It's more so just me. Some episodes I will be by myself, like just sharing like my personal experiences or what I'm going through personally. And then I love for people to write me back on social media platforms and just, interact with me. And then for other episodes, I do bring guests in. So I do call them co-hosts, but they just different guests. Sometimes I let people talk about their business ventures that they have going on. I've had Shannon Elizabeth. She's from St. Louis as well. She has a boutique. I don't know the address, but it's in the city, down by Crown Candy area.
Okay.
But she's a plus size model that has her own boutique there. So she came on to kind of give advice about business.
That's hard. I like
how
that.
she got started. Then I have different people come on and talk about dating, sex, kinks, fetishes, things like that. So it's all over the place. But I do try to promote my people as I can.
That's good though. It's supposed to be all over the place, man. That's what make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If you get to that point to where everything is all extra organized and professional, then you need to be working for, or being sponsored by Nike or some damn body. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with that, man. Like my podcast shit, I don't know what the hell I'd be doing. I ain't even know I was finna ask you no questions and shit. At first I was finna just straight have a conversation with you. Then I was like, nah. I want to do some questions. So I don't never know what I would do. I'm so out the box and all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's a good thing. That's how I am.
Yeah, I mean, you would be surprised at how good people think like that. You know what I'm saying? By like taking little bits and pieces of what you're thinking and sitting here and here and here and just keep going back and forth to different thoughts and different processes and figuring shit out. Yeah, that ain't nothing wrong with that. So but dealing with that type of stuff though, like how do you normally like straight get rid of stress? Because I mean, I smoke and other people drink. Like, how do you get rid of stress?
Okay, so honestly, the crazy thing is, it used to be like every day, like I'm just gonna give me a glass of wine, like I keep the wine down or something like that. Right. But I would say early March of this year, I decided to kind of change that because I didn't want that to be my crutch, what I've always went back to when I'm feeling anxiety or stress or my mental health is off. I didn't want that to be my crutch. So I actually gave up alcohol. So I stopped drinking. But I didn't fully stop to Cinco de Mayo. So Cinco de Mayo, I had to get that last little bit of tequila in. Yeah. But I now with my stress, I work out. I go to the gym about anywhere from 3 to 6 times a week. Sometimes I'll go in the morning and the evening, doing 2 a day. So that's more so been my stress reliever lately.
Well, shit, I want to be like you when I grow up. What the hell?
Trust me, it ain't easy. What keeps me going is the fact that, I see a weight loss transformation. I see the pounds or my clothes fit different type of thing. So I'm like, okay. But if I wouldn't see no difference, I'd probably be like, okay, I just need to go to therapy at this point.
Yeah, I agree. Like I did say I smoke. I've been smoking so long that I think that it's just become like a part of just what I do. But my actual stress reliever, to be absolutely honest with you, is my lawn care service. Like doing 10 houses or 11 houses in a day, or doing a big ass landscaping job where I'm like transferring bricks or building retaining walls or something like that, like I would really get an opportunity to think and just omit all the bullshit, figure out all the positives, move myself away from the negatives. And it'd be pretty cool. Like I tell people that all the time, man, gardening, cutting grass, all that stuff is so serene. It really is. I mean, you get funky as hell from the heat, but
right.
but
I don't think I'm an outdoors person like that.
Man, I love it outdoors. I don't know why. Like I don't like the bugs, the mosquitoes and all that shit, but like I just booked a trip to the Smoky Mountains. Like I like the scenery and all that kind of stuff. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, with me being my age, man, like I'm 43 now, so I'm just trying to do a little different shit every now and again, me and my wife, and just experience shit. And so that way if something happened or this COVID hit shit, at least when I'm dying, I can remember 2-3 trips shit. I could be laying.
Like, at least I got to enjoy those.
Like, he been smiling on the vent the whole time. Shit, I was thinking about that damn trip we took.
I feel you on that one.
Real talk though. Hey, but so tell me, right now, what would you say you are completely obsessed with?
Oh shoot! Right now, what am I completely obsessed with? Trying to think. Okay, it's super strange. But milk.
Really?
Right? Like for the last 2 months, I have been drinking milk like every day. Wow. And I wasn't big on milk, but I found this lactose-free Fairlife milk.
Okay.
And I drink it like every night before bed. I have to drink a glass. And all my friends call me an old lady because I do it. But I just been addicted or obsessed with milk for some reason. Like even if I don't have an appetite, I want milk.
Well, I went through that phase when I discovered almond milk. So I did that too. I was eating with cereal and drinking this shit. I was mixing with stuff. I was drinking coffee. Like I was like, damn. And then one day I just stopped drinking it. I don't know. I think I wanted some chocolate milk. That's what it was. I wanted some chocolate milk, and I couldn't drink chocolate milk with almond milk. I wanted it with the regular 2%, like I always use, and shit, man. I mixed that milk up and went back. I had a relapse. And that's all. So I was like, forget it. I'm going back to the blue top.
See, I can't do the blue top. I need the lactose free. For life milk. It's just something about this particular milk. I don't know what it is. They didn't put crack in it or something.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So tell me, what would you consider since the, I guess, the new normal? You know what? Nah, we ain't gonna say nothing about the new normal. But what would you consider the perfect weekend?
The perfect weekend?
Yeah. Whether you was with somebody or by yourself, or just like, I guess for me, while you thinking about it, the perfect weekend for me would be just renting a hotel room and smoking me a blunt and being by myself. Ain't nobody to talk to. Nobody. Just chilling, man. I don't want to talk to nobody.
So it's a toss-up for me because I'm such a homebody. I didn't used to be a homebody, but lately I'm just a homebody, and I enjoy like being at home by myself, Netflix and chilling. Yeah. But if I had to pick a weekend, I think I would want to go to a beach, but not like a U.S. beach, like a out of the country beach, and just relax on the beach, like in Cabo or Punta Cana somewhere. Like I think that would be dope. Yeah, that would be. I would love to do that, but I don't do water, so I'm not. Really? I can't swim. Let me say that. I can't swim, but I love water. Love it.
I'm cool. I can't swim, and I'm not going near it. I'm all right.
You're taking no chances.
I ain't taking no trips on no boats. I ain't standing in the middle of the water with them big boots on to fish. I ain't doing none of that shit. I heard you can die in 6 inches of water. I ain't playing with that shit. I'm cool. I understand it though. Man, I was 10 years old and they told me you could drown in 6 inches of water. Shit, I ain't forgot that. Never. But that's what's up. So, all right, man. In a time like right now, all right, with the new normal, the COVID, social distancing, all the stuff that we got to deal with every day of the week, what would you say the most useful thing you own is?
Oh, crazy to say, and it's probably bad to say, but my phone, because it keeps me updated with everyone, like as far as if I'm video chatting or just phone calling somebody, or if I'm getting on social media just to make sure, like, okay, let me see what they said. They seem like they straight, they cool, or something like that. I would say my phone because it keeps me up to date with news articles, lets me know what's going on with people and also in the world. So I think my phone has been the most beneficial thing so far.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I can see it. I guess I can see that. I mean, that definitely wasn't my answer, but I can see that.
So what's your answer?
The most useful thing right now during the pandemic and everything, shit, my family. You know what I'm saying? That's it for me. Like, it's me, my wife, son, and daughter, man. That's like all I can depend on right now. I can't trust nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just what it is.
I can understand it. I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess you seem like you got a lot of energy, man. Like a lot of positive energy. That's just pretty cool. Like I did an interview with Crystal Holloway, and she talked to me a lot about redirecting your energy and harnessing your positive energy, using crystals to produce energy for plants and different stuff like that. And you know, all that was real intriguing for me. So, like, you seem like that positive, upbeat type, you know, I mean, at least you do on your podcast from when I be listening and everything. So tell me this then, what kind of music would play when you walk into a room, and that would be your intro music everywhere you go?
So that's the thing. So I try to be as positive and optimistic as possible and keep my energy up and just, you know, give off those vibrations. But the crazy thing is I'm kind of real wretched at heart. So it might be Yo Gotti.
Okay.
Either I got that set or that's what's up.
Hell no, that's what's up. Hey, that's what's up though. Hey, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you. I think shit, mine might be a Chris Brown song. You choose. Shit, don't even matter. Hey, I love Chris Brown. That's the little homie, man, for real.
I do too. I don't know. My energy is just so like, you know, I give off these vibrations, but I think I feel dope in my head, like type of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, that's what's up. I mean, but just as long as you're keeping it real, man, like long as you being as realistic as you possibly can and not, you know, creating a character that you presenting for people every time you're around them, then yeah, shit, dude. That's what's important. So that's what's up, man. So you say you gonna get ratchet on a nigga. You gonna come with that Yo Gotti. Let's put a date on it, nigga. That's what's up.
I don't know. It's something about that Yo Gotti. That's what's up. It's such a classic. So yeah, and then it could be Boosie set it off too. Yeah. So
yeah, you got that St. Louis wrinkle in your forehead like I do. So I already know. I already know. Okay, so in the wake of September, we're calling this month Sextember. We are using this month actually I am on my platform. I am actually using this month to speak on like women's health, wellness, just women in general, you know, bodies, attitudes, minds, sexuality, all of that type of shit. And every single one of my guests that are female that I speak with, I tend to throw some kind of questions in there. I don't know. Some of them are educational. Some of them are, purposeful. Some of them just meaningless, like the questions I'm about to ask you right now.
Let me sit up for this.
Some of them ain't, you know what I'm saying? Some of them really ain't about nothing. Okay. So, all right. So tell me this then. In the wake of Sextember, so if there is a time every day of the week that you get up, okay, and you pull that first drawer out and you look and you say, I got to be comfortable. I just got to be comfortable today. What would be your favorite pair of underwear to put on?
Am I leaving the house or am I staying in the house?
I mean, it's totally up to you. It's all your comfort level.
Exactly. So if I'm leaving the house, I'm not even going to front. Granny panties are so comfortable.
I've heard. I absolutely have heard.
Yeah, they're so comfortable. They give you that full coverage. They not gonna ride up or anything like that. So if I'm at home, if I'm leaving, granny. If I'm at home, nudist.
Heard that,
Like, at home is
damn.
complete nudist. Because
Right.
I live by myself, so I don't have to worry about other people and things like that. So yeah, nudist
Yeah.
is at home.
I'm looking in your background. Look like a real nice ass crib too. You know what I'm
Thank
saying? That's what's up,
you.
man. That's awesome. I like that, man. That is
Thank
cool.
you.
But so tell me how you feel about kissing in public and being affectionate and all that type of shit. You know, like smacked on the ass and all that type. Like I've been smacked on the ass by my wife in public, and I don't know how it made me feel. I really don't.
So I think that's something I had to grow into, like showing affection either in public or private, because I didn't grow up in that type of household where we hugged or said I love you and things
Yeah.
like that. That was just something we showed our love other ways. So I was always loved, but I just didn't know how to show love and affection like in that aspect. But so it was something I had to grow into. So now I do feel like, okay, I like this type of thing. Like hold my hand, put your arm around me, like kissing and things like that. But I do feel like keeping it to a certain limit too is respectful of others.
I got you. Say of others, huh? That's what's up. I don't know.
You know, you'll be walking somewhere and you see somebody else just like tongues all down their throat.
Yeah, I was finna ask you that. Like, how do you approach the situation? How do it make you feel when you see it? Like, some of us, like myself, I don't know. I wouldn't care being involved, but I guess looking at somebody else, I'm like,
yeah, I would be like, okay, y'all gonna get a room and just keep, on with my business. But you just don't want to see that. It depends on where you are too.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like being respectful of other people's children. So you just have to watch like the environments that you're in when you do certain things.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes 100% sense. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, one of my guests, I ain't gonna say guests, but one of the people that I got a message from on Facebook today, because I never use Facebook. I hate it. It's like the worst. I would never ever. I wouldn't even send a car dealer to Facebook to do nothing. Like I hate Facebook so much.
Okay.
But today I was on Facebook and I was promoting the show. And I was putting out links for all the different videos. And I asked people to give me a few questions. Okay. So I was like, DM me a few questions to ask my guest today. One of the questions that I got, and it was a multiple, like it wasn't a multiple question, but it was multiple people sent me the exact same question and they told me to ask. And this was 5 different dudes. All right. Okay. And I know personally said to me, and they all from St. Louis, all over St. Louis.
That could be any type of question if they're from St. Louis.
They said, ask her, what does it feel like when a woman orgasms?
Okay. And what does it feel like? It's like, for me, I'll say for me, it's a feeling of like your body becomes very at ease, but it's like this tingling sensation, and it's kind of, I don't want to say it's like your soul leaving your body, but your body is at ease, like completely at ease, but you feel this tingling sensation, and it's just like, you kind of want to go into convulsions. so I don't know, it makes it different for other people, but that's just what it's been for me. Like, you just get completely calm, but then you still, feel that tingling sensation.
Okay, that makes sense. That's what's up, man. So I'm sure when they watch that, I hope when y'all watch this, man, that was satisfying enough. Y'all don't keep fucking with me, man.
I mean, you might have to ask man. As well, though, because everybody's different. So she might get hot or, something more. So my body becomes cool and calm.
I got you. That's what's up. All right. So another question. Another question that was presented to me was, what types of props or toys do you use to excite or to get involved? And this was by a woman.
Right, so
this is a woman.
Let me sit up. This is my cup of tea right here. So, I will always say, for women are different. Some people like penetration, Some people just like stimulation. I'm a stimulation person, so I don't necessarily have to have the penetration when it comes to toys. So I do prefer personal, like massagers and things like that that don't necessarily have to be inserted. You just kind of rub on the clitoris area, or even like the anal area, of course. So more personal massagers. Little bullets and things like that are cute, but not necessarily for me. But there is something I've been seeing on Twitter that I definitely want to try. Like, couples have been going out on dates, and the girl will have like a bullet in, and the guy will be controlled. But they're out in public. So I think it's pretty like spicy. Because nobody around knows what's going on. So I think that's pretty dope.
Well, I think that would be hard, man. I like that, but I think the problem might be on her end, though.
True.
Like, is she functional? Is she gonna be able to keep her damn mouth shut?
Yeah.
Like that.
I think that's what spices up and makes it fun, is because like the guy is controlling it, so you can put it on like setting 1 or setting 10, and like you just kind of controlling and watching her squirm. So I think that's like really good foreplay. But also like oils, like the warming oils that people use, like you can kind of rub it in, it warms up the skin and things like that. I've used whips before, but I'm not really a pain person, so I don't care for that.
You're gonna be whipping on me and shit. Yeah, me and my wife used to always go to Rodeo Drive, right off of that road, and then they opened up the Hustler store on Natural Bridge over here, and we ain't been to them, and we would go buy that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. It's all fun. You know, we seen the underwear like that too, and I got told, I was like, man, go ahead on. I'm like, get the hell out of here. You wouldn't be able to. I'm like, you wouldn't be able to do no shit like that. I'm like, nah. You know, she'd be mad at me. I'm like, she'd be hella mad at me because I'll be going nuts with that money.
But that's part of the fun, though.
Yeah. I'll be going nuts with that mug. I'll be pushing the shit out that button. You know what I'm saying? So it probably wouldn't work with us, but you know, that's what's up, man. It is fun though, because when I look at the videos and stuff like that, I'd be crying. I'd be like, damn, man, he had her ass on 10. That was funny.
Right, exactly. So I think that'll be dope to try.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Okay, that was a good idea. I like that. That's cool, man. That's what's up. So is there anything else, like, I mean, like, that's kind of outside of the bedroom, anything else that's like within that you may like want to introduce to the ladies, something different that you do, or something that you might want to say, hey, you should try this?
So I have something that's kind of controversial.
Okay.
Some people may know what it is. Some people may not. But it's something called pegging.
Oh no! Did I tell you what did I say on the damn message when I said that we are not doing that shit, man? What the hell, Mom?
You know, some people may be interested in it, some not.
Hey,
one of those things, like,
speak your piece, man. Speak your piece.
So I've never personally done it. Let me say that I've never personally done it, but I'm not opposed to trying it. So I'll say that. I'm pretty open when it comes to exploring different sexual kinks or fetishes. I do have my limits, but I'm just like, no, won't do. I know for a fact. But certain things I don't mind exploring. So, but because I'll never truly know if I like it or if I don't like it unless I try it. But other things I know for a fact, like, not into that, can't do it type of thing. But
I know that thing.
Popular right now.
What the fuck, man?
Hey, some people, they're really into it. It's popular. Hell, I see it on Twitter. I be like, whoa, okay. I mean, to each
I have nothing to say. Hey, like I said, man, you speak your piece. If that's something that you feel like, you know, that may help your relationship, it may make your situation better, then I do not judge people. I have no room in this world to judge anybody. You do what makes
right. That's true.
you know what I'm saying?
Of course, I found a guy that's into it. I know he's out there somewhere.
Well, I heard that damn episode, man. I don't know, Molly. Hey, man, you you probably need to start drinking again. You tripping, man. You
No, these are sober thoughts. Sober thoughts.
Oh my God, man! Like that is horrible, man. That is horrible. That is police brutality you're talking about here. We are not.
But you know what? In all honesty, like I'm pretty sure I've never come across, but it's plenty of guys who like it. I think it's so much of a stigma that's on it. A lot of guys aren't going to be upfront to say or actually, you know, admit like, yeah, I do like it or I have tried it. So.
But I mean,
it's a stigma on it.
How does that make you look at your guy every day that you looking at him? like you and him getting into an argument, this nigga mad. He like, man, I'll fuck you up. You don't never talk to me like that. And you just thinking in the back of your mind, I just pegged your ass last night, nigga. You ain't scary, nigga. You ain't talking about that.
And that's the thing. If you're going to bring it up in a relationship, like in an argument or when you mad or a fight or whatever, like that's definitely not for you. Like
no, I'm not saying you would say that to him. I'm saying in the back of your mind, you like, nigga, you ain't tough. You ain't like versus.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably would think it, but yeah,
man, ain't no way. I couldn't be like that's to me. I feel like I feel like I understand that. That's something that's kind of sexual, whatever is anything goes in the bedroom, all that type of shit. But I feel like if it's a man that's allowing his woman to do that type of shit, like he didn't want no woman, you know, he just didn't want her. He didn't want a him behind him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I can't see in my opinion, I feel like if you're going to be gay, be gay. Ain't nothing wrong with it if that's what you want to do.
But that's the thing, though. I think that's why it's a stigma on it, because anything that a guy does with a female is still heterosexual. It's just he's getting anal stimulation from her or whatever. So it's not him wanting something that's considered homosexual. It's him enjoying different aspects or different kinks with a female. Yeah. But a lot of people do feel that way. Like what you said, a lot of people, and I mean, I'm pretty sure 5 or 10 years ago, I would have thought the same thing, but it's just more so me kind of learning. And I actually read and research like kinks and stuff because I'm weird like that. Yeah. But it's something I had to learn. Like, okay, whatever a man does with a female is still considered heterosexual. But although some men do, you know, I do believe men could be bisexual. Some people feel like they can't, but that could be part of it too.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, hidden fantasies and shit, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is.
Go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go beast, go deep, I OD, oh no. I OD, apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. 500 degrees, go dummy, go beast, oh no. I go beast, go deep, I OD, oh no. I OD, apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. 500 degrees, down, levitate, going up.
Hey, man, hey, it's Sex Temper, man. Hey, you on the Bobby Dollaz show right now, man. I'm talking with Molly with the most, man. She in there talking some crazy shit to your home. Hey, she ain't talk to the big homie like he ain't shit, bro. I don't get it. Molly, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to inform you of other things that are out there. This, like you said, is Sextober. I mean, Sextember.
Sextober, hell no.
Look, I'm trying to make it go 2 months.
Yeah, too long, right? Too long, shit. Cause that's what's up, man. Hey, and like I said, I don't judge nobody, Molly. Hey, whatever make you happy, you do it. You do it. You know, just. I mean, because your mental health is very important right now. I mean, I'm learning that, and I'm starting to say that in every episode that I do with people. So, you know, if that's what make you happy, if that's what's gonna give you solitude, peace of mind, you know, do it. Shit, if that's what make you happy, do it, man. That's what's up. Shit.
That's true. That's definitely true.
That's what's up. So, tell me this, man. We're gonna switch gears a little bit, man. I'm gonna go and make that left on you. What's the one thing you the most worried about right now?
Oh, the month. I would say the virus. Like, when is this gonna be over? When is it going to die down? Like, when are the numbers gonna go down? Like, I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to be out and about, visiting my friends and my family. So I think that's probably the thing that I'm worried about the most. It's just I want it to be over. So I need it to decrease. I need it to die down within the next couple of months.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So what do you think could be a cure? I mean, not necessarily a scientific cure like they trying to figure out right now, but personally, like in your community, what would you consider would be a good thing as a cure?
So I really felt like when the whole United States back in March, when they first discovered that it was here, or so they say discovered that it was here, and they did that shutdown in all these states. I really wish that could have been the time where it really was taken serious, and then we could have nipped that in the bud then. But it's like now nobody's going to take it seriously if you try to do a re-shutdown in all of these states. Like, people are going to be like, you know, forget it. I'm out here. I'm doing stuff. So I don't know. That's a tough question, because I really feel like if it would have been handled properly from March to May, then we probably would never been where we are now with so many deaths, so many infections and things like that.
Right. And then too, being so misinformed, I will say that. I mean, like, my wife is a respiratory therapist and she works for you know, the SSM Health Group. So she pretty much works with the COVID patients every day. So I learned, I hear, I've read, I've gathered I've done tons of research and gathered tons of intel. A lot of the things that we hear on TV and a lot of the things that they discuss and talk about, even the CDC, is just false. I don't know, man. It's kind of scary, to be absolutely honest with you, because we're in a whirlpool right now, and they just keep dropping more and more bullshit within the whirlpool, and it's spinning around with us. And before you know it, it's just going to engulf us all. And, you know, I think the one thing that I'm the most worried about right now, and I know this is your interview, I shouldn't even be, I'm tripping, but
no, you're fine.
I think the one thing that I'm the most worried about right now is the looming race war. I've heard from 6 different people and 4 of them of power here in this city that has told me to prepare yourself, because November's election come around. If Donald Trump does not get reelected, there is going to be a civil war amongst Americans in this state. And he said there may even be a divide within the police too. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the police are starting to see what's going on, and they're not really particularly tripping off the fraternal order of police anymore. You know, where they have to take their oath and do their code and all that shit.
Right.
And a lot of them are starting to say, like, I'm cool, man. Y'all doing the wrong thing to the wrong people, you know what I'm saying, all the time. They're not going to necessarily stand up. You'll never actually see them on TV talking and stuff unless they done got fired or straight quit. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I've talked to a few people that said, man, like, it's some revolutionary shit about to happen. That's kind of what I'm worried about. And we all in my house got guns and all kinds of shit. Like, we all straight ready right now to defend ourselves in our homes, not to get out here and hurt people, not nothing like that, because we're completely educated, and I make sure my family upholds all laws and standards, and, you know, we good people, we good society, you know what I'm saying? So, but
I can agree to that, because it's like COVID happened. About 2 months later, we had the George Floyd situation, and then it's a repetitive thing where they continue to harm us, kill us, abuse us, and then you have the right versus the left. You have the pro-Trump versus anti-Trump, like, and then you throw Joe Biden in the mix. Nobody's happy, like, type of thing. So I can definitely see, you know, what they're saying about a race war. I can see it, and to be honest, it's like it's slowly starting. And I hate that. Like, I can truly say I hate it, because nobody wants to live in this world and be uneasy every day. But to be honest, being Black in this world, you're going to be uneasy every day. When you leave your house.
Man.
And hell, Breonna Taylor, like we always be like, when you leave this house, you don't know if you're coming back. Yeah. Breonna Taylor was in her home. So
yeah, that is true, man. That is true. It's heartbreaking, man. It really is because I mean, I guess it's heartbreaking for me because I got a son that's 22 and a daughter that's 19. And then every day that I'm in and out the house, I worry. For my wife's sake too, you know, my mom, my brother, all us, like we all just be on some like chilling type shit. And that's normally the ones that have to deal with all the extras, you know, like catching COVID or getting shot, leaving out of the grocery store, or just some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I be at most of the time, just really tripping off the fact that at any given moment, you know what I'm saying, you can be gone, you know?
Sure.
I mean, kids I've coached. I coached for 12 years, I guess, 13. I don't know. I coached for a long ass time. And kids I know have passed. My son's teammates, you know, and he, like I say, he's 22, just leaving college and stuff. And teammates have died, you know, from when he played on the 10-year-old team and the 12-year-old team. And
wow.
Seemed like it's a long time ago, but yeah, and it's so many of the youth, you know. But it's crazy, man. That's kind of what I would say that I would be the most worried about right now. You know, because once we lose control of ourselves, shit, man, it's gonna be crazy out here for real. I'm gonna be smoking so much weed, it's gonna be ridiculous, man. Shit. I'm gonna be broke as hell. Smoking all that damn chronic. But no, so that's what's up, man. But I guess you know, you just gotta let people be people, man.
That's true. And then hope for growth and change in people as well.
Yeah. You know, I think also like with the COVID-19 thing, compassion in the communities, man, like passing out masks and helping people, you know, making sure people doing the right thing. Like when I was in Menards the other day, I heard one dude that worked in Menards, he was a black guy, tell another black guy walking with his son. He was talking to his son, pulled his mask down to his beard. And he was like, man, put your mask back on, brother. He was like, he can still hear you, put your mask back on, you know. And he turned around and looked at him, and then he just lifted it up and put it back on. I was like, man, finally people starting to kind of wake up a little bit, man. And it ain't always got to be a fight. It ain't always got to be an argument. You know what I'm saying? Pick and choose your battle. You know, that's just the way.
That's what I like about the people who are actually wearing the masks. Like, they're helpful. Hey, I met a young lady. She was making masks for free. Like, wasn't even charging people. Like, if you need a mask, I can make them. You know, washable and stuff like that. So I appreciate those type of people who are for the mask, for protecting themselves and protecting others. Them anti-maskers, gone from around me.
Hey, you'd be surprised, man. There's a lot of them walking around too. Like matter of fact, like I went out to Wentzville today, and every time I go to this quick trip in Wentzville, because I got a client out there who yard I do, and every time I go to this quick trip out here, they got hot dogs rolling, people getting sodas out the machines, donuts in the case. Like it's January 2020. Like,
so they brought it back into the quick trip. Yeah. I heard that they took everything out.
Man, it's just that one quick trip though. It's just that one. All the ones like on Hall's Ferry and over here by the crib and man, all of them put a mask on. You come in, you ain't got no mask. There's people walking around with masks. They give you a mask, like all of that. But when I went to that quick trip today. And I was like, shit, I'm going to go in here and get me an energy drink. And I went to the bathroom. And as I went to the bathroom, I walked past. The hot dogs was rolling. They had the nachos out. They had, donuts. Like I said, it looked like we never experienced. Man, I went to the bathroom and left. I was like, I ain't buying shit. I don't even want a soda with a top on it out there.
Like, no, I'll go somewhere else. Don't even worry about it.
I was too cool. I went on to the crib, man, for real. So I was like, I'm straight.
Because people just don't take it seriously. They feel like it's a hope for something. It's just like, jeez.
Not until somebody died, or you know, they get that feeling, and then it's like, oh my God, you know, that shit crazy, man. So Molly, tell me, Molly, what movie could you watch over and over and over again?
A movie that I can watch over and over. I have so many because I'm really into like movies and TV shows. Like if anybody knows me, I quote movies, TV shows, and like songs in regular conversations.
Right.
But I think for a movie, it's so funny, but Friday at the Next.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
That's the second one, right? That's the second one when she busts the windows out the car, right?
No, that's next Friday.
Okay.
So Friday at the Next is the one where Cat Williams was introduced in there.
Christmas.
It's like the Christmas type thing.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. That's one of my favorites too. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it, but it's like I can watch it and laugh every time. Like it's me watching it for the first time. But I'm a really goofy person and I love to laugh, so that's definitely one of my top ones.
That's what's up, man. Hey, that movie had me crying every time I watch it, for real. And it's old as hell.
Y'all gonna say, you watch it.
Yeah, it'd be fun though. It'd be fun, man. Because nowadays, to be honest with you, with the music and the movies and TV and all that, you're just looking at the same shit over and over and over again. You know, like I'm so mad, man. Every time that damn Sweetie, I think is her name. Every time that shit come on, little waist, fat ass, some shit she be saying, I be thinking that's too blow the whistle. Yeah, man, I be so mad. I be like, man, hell no.
Yeah, it get me in the beginning. I'm like, oh shit, too short, and then it comes on. And I'm like,
they just ruining all my little memories, man. I ain't gonna remember shit by the time I'm 50.
My thing is, it's like people are redoing music, like songs that just came out not even a whole 10 years ago type of thing. It's like you ain't even trying to redo some 80s or some 90s music. You write on 2005, 2006 songs. So I don't understand that. And then I'm sorry, but this kind of goes with it. I'm so tired of these reboots, like TV show reboots. It's like, come up with something original. Hire some new actors. Like, let people start to get to shine and get into the industry. Like, give them a chance. Come up with some new plays or some new TV show dynamics, but they want to reboot everything, and I'm so tired of it.
All that recycling is the reason I stopped looking at porn, man. Like I just got tired of looking at Byron Long and Julian St. Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he in this movie too? Like, damn, man. And her? Oh. Like, I'm tired.
Same thing. They might change the little plot, the little intro, but same people, same thing.
Like they cut his hair this time. That's all. Like it'd be crazy, man. I don't know, but all that extra, man. Like it's like they scared they're gonna fail if they don't. And
that's what it is. It's like even if you take an old TV show and you want to revamp it and make it modern, do that. But put a 2020 spin on it. Get some new actors. Like y'all want to go back and get the same actors from 20 years ago, but they're 20 years older now, so it's like, how are you want to come with the same premise for this show?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, I will say one thing about a show.
What?
You know what I'm finna do. I will say one thing about a new show ain't nobody seen, ain't nobody tripped off of, just came out the blue.
What's that?
It's them girls down in the valley. You know.
Yeah, I love me some TV.
That TV show was like looking at the Players Club in Epic. Like, I mean, like with actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that because the Player Club, it was way more hood. You know what I'm saying? I would say that show to me put me in the mindset of True Blood with the dude Lafayette.
Yes. I love True Blood, so yes, because it gives you that country like feeling. Since it's based in Mississippi, you get that countryness, even though some of the acting, like the accents, which is horrible, but it gives you that. So I could definitely see it being compared to like a True Blood.
Right. That's what's up. What was some of your favorite parts though?
So, of course, I love Little Murder.
Everybody love Little Murder, man. That's what's up.
Because you know what? On some real stuff, I feel like the way that his character was portrayed, it was right on point. Because you can have these masculine, like thug type of hard guys that are homosexual or that are bisexual. Like, honestly, he never verbally said what he was. He never said if he was bisexual or
Yeah, that's true. He never did. He never did.
So we don't necessarily know that, but I feel like the way that they portrayed him was, to me, in a good light. Because it shows the dynamic and it shows the complexity of that type of person. They want to be out, they want to be with the person that they love or that they're, kicking it with. But then in the back of their mind, like on the last episode, in the back of their mind, he realized, like, hold on, I might not, be ready for this in the spotlight. I might not, because he wants his career. And, the world not ready for that type of music, that type of person with this type of person. Okay. That's just not how they gonna operate. Yeah, so I will say I love the writing for that and how they portrayed that character. I do.
I like the realism. I did. I like the idea of going into foreclosure and all that. Like I own a couple businesses, so I know how hard it is to stay afloat during certain seasons and certain times of the year, so I can actually understand where they was coming from. I think another thing that I resonated with was Lil Murda when he got into the fight with his homeboy and he was outside and then his song played and he like he got that feeling. Like it's funny, but it was funny to me too, because like I actually owned Infamous Records L.L.C for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And we was out around the same time as Nelly and all of them, and we had some big shit pop off. And I remember them playing our music at the Pink Slip, and that was the first like time that I heard our music on the radio. Like Charlie Chan and Aunt C and all them was putting in words for us. DJ Chaos, all them guys, they was doing all that shit for us, and they was playing shit on the radio on them late nights. DJ Chaos, the whole nine, late nights. They was, you know what I'm saying, playing them sound. But I was always the business guy, so I owned the record label, I owned the production company, I owned the little security guys. So I was always in meetings and moving around and talking to Lil Jon and Jermaine Dupri and different people trying to figure shit out. And that one time I finally got an opportunity, not performing, because we did the High Point Cafe, we did Club Rivers, we did Club Elise's, we did all kinds of stuff back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And man, like it was just sitting in the Pink Slip that night and the song came on. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, is this what it sound like? And then to hear the announcer say, there go the Infamous 314 right there. And about 15 strippers come run out of nowhere and just start shaking and bouncing around and trying to get it. Hey, that shit's fascinating, man. It's like, it's unreal. You know what I'm saying? That people really glorify.
Yeah.
Like nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Was it one of those feelings like, damn, this is what it's for? Like, you hear your song knocking on the speakers, you feel like, damn, like it's paid off what I've done and where I've gotten or where I come from. It's like, it's for this, to hear myself, to feel good, to be like, that's me on the speaker, that's me playing.
Right. I think my biggest accomplished feeling was actually pressing and selling the CDs. I didn't really too much care about the shows and all of that kind of stuff at the present moment. It was when I got my first $1,000 and went to Ballistics and was like talking to Hype Dog and all them, like, hey, I need an album cover and I need 500 CDs like right now. You know what I'm saying? And it went from there. That was like how Nipsey Hussle say, that dope dealer touching that first key, you know what I'm saying? Or that first $10,000, you like, damn, this how the money come, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it was for me. Yeah, that adrenaline was them CDs. It wasn't even doing the shows. The shows just came natural. It was just like, I knew we had to do that shit. We ain't have a choice. But the CDs, I paid for that shit, so that felt good, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's what's up, man. So being from St. Louis, man, and experiencing all the things that you did growing up, this will be the last question that I ask. And this is the question that I ask all my guests. Everyone that comes on the show, it doesn't matter how emotional, it doesn't matter how emotional you get or how angry you get or any of that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter, man. Just however you feel at the present moment when you answer this question, just let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The last question that I have to ask for you, Molly, with the most. Tell my listeners and myself a story, a short story of some sort, where an experience, a person, a book, a moment of clarity, a moment that scared the hell out of you, anything that made you who you are right now.
Look at me. I have so many.
Whatever make you comfortable.
No, I'll tell one, and it's a funny one, but it has a meaning to it too. So I have this scar on my forehead.
Okay.
You probably can't see it now. It's been years. I got this scar at the age of 8.
Okay.
I was over on the train tracks playing. Well, not necessarily playing. I was crossing the train tracks over by the Henley station.
Okay.
So, you know, who want to take the long way around? You're going to take the shortcut. Right. So I was actually with my mom, and she was walking in front of me. And, you know, you have the tracks going north, and then you have the tracks going south.
Right.
So I'm walking across. I'm a kid. I'm 8. I'm playing like, oh, jump on one, hop over the other, skip. So when I tried to skip over one, I actually tripped.
Yeah.
I fell face first onto the track, the railroad track or train track.
Oh, man.
So when I got up initially, again, I'm 8 years old, and it was just, a warm feeling, but it wasn't like anything painful or anything. I just felt really warm for some reason. And my mom helped me up. So when she looked at me, her face just went like this, completely open.
Wow.
Blood gushing down my face. But of course, I can't see it. I can't see how bad it is. But like I said, it got warm. So I'm not knowing that the warmth is coming from the blood rushing down my face.
Yeah.
So we were actually we had just got off the Metrolink, of course. So we walked into her friend's house, and all I remember her just grabbing my hand. You know how your mama snatch you up, grab my hand, and we just speed walking. So she gets to her friend's house, and she's like, "You have to take us to the emergency room, yada yada yada." So I'm still, honestly, not knowing what's going on. I'm not knowing that my head is open. So went to children. A kid, right? So I went to Children's Hospital. Had to have emergency. Well, I don't even want to call it emergency surgery, but I guess. So I had to get dissolvable stitches within my head. I think I had about 38 of those, and then I had to get stitches on the outside. You know, back then they didn't have like the stitches now type of thing, like the glue stitch thing. It was them. All I know, and I remember I hollered like the whole entire time, because that was my first encounter with anything. You know, most kids, get your finger caught in the corridor. I did that a couple times, small stitches, no problem. But this was like my first time actually in a hospital for something this big.
Yeah.
So I cried the entire time, like screaming. They had to have like my mom in there. I think my dad or my stepmom was in there too, like, you know, trying to calm me down and hold me down. I remember them putting on Bambi. Like, they was like, "Do you want to watch something on TV?" So I'm saying all this to say, I am the type of person, I have to learn things the hard way.
Yeah.
Always, ever. Like, I have to learn things the hard way. You can tell me, because my mom, before I fell, she did say, quit playing. Like, don't play on the tracks and stuff like that. And I'm a kid. I'm walking behind you. I'm going to play. Yeah. So I have to learn lessons the hard way. But the thing is, I appreciate that lesson a whole lot more if I learn it the hard way, opposed to somebody telling me the outcome of it. Like, you can tell me all day, you playing or you're going to fall, you're going to bust your head. But I'm not going to know the depth of it until I actually do it. Which is kind of like if they telling you how hard it's going to be or what the outcome is, why would you still do it? I've been hard-headed my whole life.
Hey man, trust your own research. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
So that's my story. Like that's my life thing. Like that shaped me into realizing like I take heed to what people tell me.
Right.
And some things I will choose to listen to them and not do it. But it's crazy to say, but I enjoy the process of learning something, whether right or wrong, whatever the consequence may be. I enjoy learning that for myself.
Okay. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, you heard it here first, man. Bust the head and all shit. Hey, do your own research, fool. That's how that works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. You got to figure it out on your own.
I have to. And it's crazy to say because some people be like, no, if somebody gonna tell me I'm gonna fall, I'm not gonna do it. Me, I'm gonna fall. Like I want to. Which is like I said, I've been hard-headed my whole life, so I have to learn consequences on my own and outcomes on my own.
Now, that's all right, man. That's how you get the most. You hear me? Hey, Molly, man, go ahead and tell these people how to find you, girl.
Okay, so you can find Molly with the Most podcast, like I said, on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and also other apps that carry podcast episodes. So just type in Molly with the Most. You're able to find me there. YouTube as well, Molly with the Most. I upload the episodes there. Instagram is at Molly with the Most, and then Twitter is Molly W _ the Most. And please interact with me. I like interacting with people.
Yeah,
like give me your
man.
feedback and stuff like that, and listen. Let me know.
Don't that drive you crazy? You have 10,000 followers and talk to the same people every damn day. It's
the
like,
same people.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Like, damn, man. That's crazy.
Just let me know like what's going on, how you feeling. You can even tell me what you cooking for dinner. Like I interact about just about everything. I don't like to argue, so
yeah, you hear
don't
me?
come on trying to argue.
Hey, but that's how we met, though, man. That's how we met, interacting. You hear me? That's what's up,
right? Interacting,
man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I tell you what, man. Like it's so fun meeting new people, especially when you don't really know anything about somebody. It's a difference when y'all chat and then you meet them in person. It's a big difference versus just actually meeting somebody. Like we just met by chance, man, and here we are.
Right.
This episode turned out to be pretty damn nice, man.
It is. I enjoyed it. I definitely had a good time.
That's what's up, man. So, hey, do me one favor though. It is Sextember, and I am actually, like I said, promoting women's wellness and health and things like that. So, tell the ladies, man, anything that you want, anything positive, shine a light on the ladies, man. Our culture, everything, whatever. Just tell them what's up.
This is my biggest thing that I try to stress because I try to live my life this way as well. Two things. The first thing is give consent. If you don't want to have sex, don't give consent. If you do, give consent. And it's okay not to want to have sex with people. It's okay to say not tonight or no, I'm not interested. But let that person know if you do and let that person know if you don't. So it's okay to tell a person no and stuff like that because men have to understand you need consent to have sex. Right. So for women, don't feel obligated to have sex with anybody if you don't want to. Give consent or don't give consent. It is totally up to you and it's your body. The second thing that I like to stress, get tested. Get tested regularly. Like I go every 6 months to get tested, and I'm not even having sex right now. So, but I still go because I like to know what my body is doing inside and out. So you can go to your local health department, you can go to a clinic, you can go to, your primary care physician, your OB, wherever you need to go, get tested. Make sure you're right. Make sure everything regarding your body is where it needs to be for you, for your health and wellness. So we put so many stigmas on STDs and things like that, but it's better to know than to not know. Yeah, you don't want to spread anything, to anybody. So always, if you want to have sex, give consent, don't give consent, and then go get tested. Wrap it up.
That's what's up, man. You heard it here first on the Bobby Dollaz Show, man. My homegirl here, Molly with the Most, she dropping them gems for y'all ass, man. Hey, Don't leave them on the floor. Pick them up, put them in your pocket. Check them out again later on. You hear me? Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been Bobby Dollaz. It's been Molly with the most. Hey, man, it's been another episode of the Bobby Dollaz Show.
Touch me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us. We don't got a thing. Tell her park it up.